We want a sense of who we are, and Cartref Cleddau is home on the estuary. We are a 24-bedded service that provide support for service users with learning disabilities, enduring mental health needs or EMI dementia. So we have a broad spectrum of people. We are quite specialist in the care that we provide. We take from all over Wales and the UK sometimes as well. We found that as people with mental health, they're more likely to develop dementia. So we wanted to be able to provide them with a home for life. Somebody with dementia might deteriorate if we move them to a different place. So by being able to give them whole of life care, they don't have that distress of having to move on to a different placement. Cartref Cleddau is based in Pembroke, really close to the local amenities and the local cottage hospital and the ferry port that goes over to Ireland. We have RGNs and we also have RMNs, and I find that collaborative working works really, really well because we're not just looking after their mental health, we're also looking after their physical health. And our support workers come from a broad range of experience. That blend of the skill mix really, really works well for us. We've got a very good, strong ethic of care here and of community. And I think that's really helped, and that shines through in the dedication that my staff show our service users. They will go that extra mile. You know, anything that service user needs, if they're able to do it, they will. We are very much a home from home, one great big happy family.
It's the interaction with the residents. The service users here are absolutely fantastic. They've all got their own backstories, they've got their own personalities, and I think we've got a team of people here that are so flexible in their working pattern that because every day is different, every day is enjoyable. So there's never, we all work together for, for the same goal, and we work alongside the residents, not for them, we work with them. And I think a lot of the time people would say, oh, it's quicker to do it yourself. Absolutely, it probably is quicker to do it myself. However, it's far more enriching and engaging for that service user to have the opportunity to be able to do what they can for themselves.
We do all sorts of activities. One of our nurses does a morning yoga session with any service users that would like to join in, or dancing is always a popular one. And also mental stimulation, doing crafts. We have people that love reading the newspaper, so we'll talk to them about what's going on. We've also got cooking equipment, so that if someone wants to make their own food under staff supervision, they can do that, and also rehabilitation. But also getting out in the community, using our minibus and going out to the beaches to get fresh air, to enjoy nature. We're lucky here that we've got the big wide open gardens, but it's contained, so people can walk, they can enjoy the outside area. They've got lots of space to move around and then not feeling constrained that they can't go anywhere. And that is really important for them. We're doing the bird study at the moment with the RSPB. The service users are identifying birds that they've seen, so they're actually feeling that they're contributing to things that are going on in the world.
I always look at a resident as if it was one of my family members and how I would want them treated if they were here. Yeah, the value of each person is very important. Some of them here don't have families, so we are their family, and if we don't value them, who else is going to? You take time to listen, be empathetic towards them, try and spend some time with each individual so that you get to know them, you get to know their background, you get to know their past. We're all here to support them all as much as we can on their journey, be there as much as we can for them.
Let's say what's unique about Cartref Cleddau is that it's very much a user-led service. They can sleep in if they want to, get up when they want to, get up in the night and have a sandwich and a cup of coffee. So we try to make it as much as their home as possible, keeping them in a safe environment. There is no other place like it. It was purpose-built for a start. It's light and airy. We have a nice garden, and we have a great bunch of staff here. You can see that they really care about the residents. Some even coming in on their days off to do things with residents. So, yeah, it is a real family feel. We have a very special manager that puts so much effort and her whole life into what happens in this service and cares deeply. It's an important part of the community because it allows the residents living here to stay within their local area and be close to their families.
It doesn't feel like a nursing home, it feels like a home, as in your home. We had such a lovely warm welcome when we arrived. The trust was built really quickly. I trust them completely. It's like an extension of the family. They've got to know him now, which is lovely. They're really helpful when I take him out and about. Quite often they'll ask if I'm okay, which is lovely. I love him dearly so much, but at home it was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Being here is improving his quality of life because the time I get to spend with him is precious quality time. They don't just look at the illness, they look at the actual person and what their needs are. And of course the needs change, and they change, with them. Thank you isn't anywhere near enough, but it's heartfelt gratitude that not just myself, but us as a whole family feel towards each and every member of staff here. They're all amazing. You can tell they're here because they care, they genuinely care. It's not just a job. You can tell that they love and care for each and every one of the people, here.
My hopes and dreams are to be the best, provide the best care, and to continue to provide care as I would want for my loved ones. Knowing that I could go home and know that that person's being looked after the same way that I would if it was me. We are really, really close as a team as well. And that, I think, shows with our care that we give our service users. They're not forgotten about. They are important as a person, and their wants and needs are still as important as they ever were if they were living in their own home.
It's important that I keep my job role up to date so that I can make sure that the rest of the team have got all the information they need, all the equipment they need, all the resources that are available to us. The service users are getting the best quality care they can then, because we're knowledgeable, we know what we're talking about, and we know what we're doing. We're a house, we're not a care home, we're a house, we're a home. We live the way they want to live, so we work alongside them to run their home the way they want to run it.
It's come a very long way, and the old idea of how homes used to be for people with mental health is very different. We get a lot of recommendations from word of mouth. Getting that recognition for a job well done is really important as well. If you don't know about us and you'd like to know more, just come and say hi, have a cup of tea. Our doors are always open and the kettle's always on.
Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought.
It wasn't as bad. Cool.
It's always terrifying being in front of a camera.